Hello guys! Today we'll be learning how to do a chain, so let's get started. So take your thread, and I'm just going to review how to do a slip knot like I did in the last video. So you're just going to make a loop while overlapping your working thread over your tail. You're going to take 2 fingers, pull the thread through, pull both tails tight, and that's your slip knot. The other method I showed was a more complicated one. You wrap it around your fingers and you hook your hook under and over, pull it through, and pull it tight. If you want to learn this more, check out my other video on slip knots. Yeah, so now that we have this, we are going to start a chain. Make sure it's pretty loose that you could move it back and forth on your hook, but not too tight that you can't move it, and not too loose that it's not on the hook. Also, a quick explanation. If you take your hook out, you could see how the knot is kind of like in a teardrop shape, and your hook also looks like a teardrop almost. So that's how it slides in and out like that. Now I'll show you how to hold the yarn. So basically you have your tail and your working yarn. Your working yarn, make sure you put it in front of your palm, and then you bring it over the pointer finger and wrap it around once or twice based on how much tension you want. If it's too loose, you could do another loop. Okay, let's do that again. So put it in front of your palm, take it behind your pointer finger, wrap it around however many times to make sure it's tight, but not too tight and not too loose. And with your middle finger and your thumb, you're going to grab the end of your knot, so as you can see in the video. As you continue your chain, you would keep moving your finger on and on to be as close to the hook as possible. So one more time, in front of your palm, around your finger, and put your middle and thumb finger as close to the work as possible. So this is how you hold your yarn. Also, with my pinky and ring finger, I hold my yarn tight to make sure that it's not getting consistently loose. Make sure to keep the loop of your yarn as further into the hook and not to the top, because then it'll slip off easier. Okay, now let's go over the motion of how to do it. A common analogy I like to use is scooping ice cream. So you know how you scoop ice cream towards you. You're just doing the same motion, but away from you. So basically you're going to take your hook and scoop away from you. So you're going to scoop under the hook away from you, and you're going to twist it down so it looks like it's wrapped around your hook, as you can see there. Okay, let's scoop away from you and then twist it down. Make sure your hook is pointing up when you scoop and turn down when you twist it. And from here, make sure you're holding your yarn tight with your ring and thumb finger. You pull it through. If you have your knot too tight, you won't be able to pull it through, and if you have too much tension with your fingers, your left fingers, you won't be able to pull it through. So that's one chain. Let's try again. So you scoop away from you, you twist it until your hook is facing down, and then making sure your left hand is still, you pull your yarn through. And that's another chain. As you can see here, if I have my hook facing up, it gets stuck on the thread, but if I face it down, it slips through the loop easily because of the teardrop shape. So let's do it one more time to get more chains. So I'm going to rewrap my yarn, scoop it away from me, twist it down so the hook is facing down, and pull it through. As you go, you should notice that your chain is stretching a little bit. If it's too tight, it won't have a stretch. If it's too loose, you'll see holes in between them. So make sure you do that. Let's do another chain. You scoop it, twist it down, pull it through. In this process, it's important to make sure you're holding the work as close as possible with your middle and thumb finger. I'm just doing another chain here, and we'll just keep going and go along with me. So the process of scooping it, twisting it down, pull it through. And I finished a few chains, and you should see they're still stretching a little bit, and that's pretty much it. In the next video, I will be teaching you guys how to do a single crochet with these chains. Thank you!